Hello everyone, welcome to Aspiring Inspiration, or the AI channel or AI show. This is Amber. My name's Amber and I'm going to be the host. These are my cats that you're watching. Hopefully it's entertaining versus having to look at my ugly face. Anyways, today's reading is going to come from Dr. Miles Monroe's book, devotional book, and it's called, today's reading is titled Woman as a Reflector. Woman is the glory of man, 1 Corinthians 11:7. Several times in Ephesians 5, Paul exhorted men to love their wives. Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. Husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. Each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself. Ephesians 5:25, 28, and 33. When God made woman, he drew her out of man so that the man would have someone to love who was of his own nature. In this way, the man was created to be a giver of love, and the woman to be a receiver of love. In order to be fulfilled, the woman needs love. What this means is that God has designed the woman to operate on love and to reflect the love she receives. If you don't give her the love God meant for her to receive, she can't fully function in the way God created her to function. When a woman is loved, she is better able to live a life of joy and peace, even in the midst of difficult circumstances. When she is unloved, it is as if there is a weight on her. Husbands, love your wives and do not be harsh with them. Colossians 3:19. Any man who violates a woman's need for love is misusing and abusing God's purpose for the woman. It is interesting to note that nowhere in the Bible does God tell the woman to love the man. The woman is instructed to submit to the man, to respect and to honor him. Yet God commands the man over and over again to love the woman. Why? It is because the fall damaged the male's God-given natural love for the female, so that he wants to rule over her rather than to love her as himself. This is why, as the male is being restored to God's original design through redemption in Christ, he needs to be instructed to love the woman. For the same reason, the female's God-given natural respect for the male was damaged, and that is why she needs to be instructed to respect him. Thus, when God's purposes are restored, peace is reestablished between males and females. However, when the fallen nature is allowed free rein, there is discord. When Paul said, "Husbands, love your wives," he was saying, in effect, husband, above all else, love your wife. Don't worry about other things before that, because you can take care of those things in due course. If you love her, you will take care of many other problems and potential problems in your marriage. When you give her the love she needs, she will function properly because she was born to be loved. The primary purpose of the female's receiving nature is to receive love, reflecting the Lord's glory. And we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord who is Spirit. 2 Corinthians 3:18. Jesus has a bride who is meant to reflect his nature. In the original Greek, her name is ecclesia. The English translation of this word is church. Jesus sent the church into the world to be a reflection of himself. He said to the Father, "I have given them, the church, the glory that you gave me, that they may be one as we are one." John 17:22. Jesus said to his bride, "The world will know who I am, and that I was sent by my Father, by the way in which you act, by your unity with one another." The world isn't going to come to me to find out what I'm like. The world is going to come to the bride. If you don't love one another, they'll never know what I'm like. See John 13:34 through 35. All right, guys, I'm going to have to say goodnight. I'll finish this story tomorrow, or this reading tomorrow. Love you. I'm praying for you guys. Have a great evening, and tune back in. Please like and share my videos, okay? I would really appreciate it if we get the word out, and the algorithm might make it move around some more. Thanks. Have a great day.